Yeah, really good response from long five setter last night. To be able to come out and execute in a day proves this team is maturing. Okay? We're going in the right direction. We're taking good steps forward. We're not anywhere close to where we want to be. We're going to be hungry when we get in the gym this week. But I thought it was a good step. I thought our environment on back-to-back nights was amazing. Our student section, our pit crew was unbelievable again. Like they are literally accounting for points because they're getting us a little bit easier serves from the opponent's service line, and that's helping us compete at this level. So thank you guys to everyone who came from the pit crew.
Questions? Coach, as you move into this new era of Oregon volleyball with a young team, how important is it to set a precedent that when you come to Madison Ivory, it's not going to be easy again?
Yeah, I try to be really careful about labeling like a new era because I'm standing on the shoulders of so many amazing coaches that have come before me, and these guys are standing on the shoulders of so many amazing athletes that have played for this program. And so we try to be really respectful of the history that has been established here, and we just want them to be proud of us for how hard we're working, how much we're going to make progress through this season and into next year.
Coach, you mentioned the 5-set win last night. Just what was your messaging coming off of last night into today, and did you feel like your team responded to that short turnaround to start out this match?
Yeah, I started last night with telling them, hey, stoked for you guys stoked for us. Time to go home and sleep. Okay, I bought them breakfast this morning. That was probably the next step. That was really exciting for them. We got IHOP, so that was cool, And then it was just all about trying to reset and recover for our match today. Okay? And I thought they did a great job of that. And we had a walkthrough with Coach Rad this morning, video prep, and they came out and executed at a pretty good level. Ohio State, man, especially number 19, does some things. Like she's a great, phenomenal player for them, and she caused a lot of stress in those 3 rotations. And so, hats off to them. I think they're going to continue to get better this season.
Natalie, for you, what are some of the challenges as a player of bouncing back that quick after what is an emotional win like that last night?
I think a big challenge for us as a team is how we're going to stay united, making sure that we take what we didn't do well yesterday and really bring it today and make sure that we, as a coach, like he's pushed, really coming together mid-play, making sure we stay together and just really pushing forward. I think that's what we've been working on a lot in practice, and just and that's why you see us like we're really celebrating for each other. We're very external. Being outward has helped us as individuals and as teammates. So kind of just bringing that from last night and just executing it to a much higher level today.
Coach, how do you feel like the team responded after the first set? Initially, Ohio State has momentum early, then your team takes over and really captures that momentum for the rest of the match. How did you feel like your team captured that momentum, and what did you feel like was different from your team outside of that early portion of set one?
Gosh, like as a coach, you try not to go, oh boy, here we go again. Here goes a set that we're just going to not be very good in. And then I think Cora got us on a great service run. And she's been a little bit up and down with her consistency. And so she got us going twice in that first set when we were struggling and got us back in it. And then I think Val had a nice service run as well. And so just goes back to the theme of this year is when we apply service pressure, okay, and when we out-of-system set really well, okay, we're going to keep coming up with a few more blocks, a few more digs here and there. And hopefully we keep improving the quality of those. And that'll lead to us being a great team. But we're not exactly in that space yet. So I thought, in general, the response was good. We didn't blink for a second. We had belief the whole time.
Can you talk about the impact of Holly McFadden? Had 6 blocks yesterday, 7 blocks today, just what she provides to the net?
Gosh. Talk about Holly's growth and what she's been forced into the fire about learning this position at this level and coming out and executing on a high level. She's the first person to text me each week. Like, hey, when can I come in for 10 minutes of video with you? How can I maximize my 20 hours that I get this week? And she, for a freshman, she is taking such ownership of her own development right now. And I'm so proud of her for that. And then when you have like some performances like this, we have to celebrate them.
From a confidence standpoint, going 2-0 in a weekend in Big Ten play, for both of you, what does that mean moving forward and from a confidence level that you can compete in this league and you can get wins consecutively over the course of a weekend?
I think following our 2 matches in the Big Ten, this weekend we knew we had to bring it. We're at home, we're in our environment. We have to show our fans that we love this game and that we're going to stay dedicated just like how we're supposed to in this Big Ten, you know? And coming into like the next couple of games where we know we can perform and we know exactly like how we play in certain situations and just gaining that experience over and over again, we're going to be a very strong team in the Big Ten.
I don't want us to get too high or too low. I just want us to build. That's it. That's the whole message. Everything this year is about building. You guys, along with me, are getting to watch this team grow up this year. And that doesn't mean we don't have some seniors that are grown and that are experienced and that have a really good kind of compass of where they need to go with their game and where our team needs to go. But we have so many young athletes on this team, and they're learning how to go to school, how to compete at this level, how to win in some different ways, and the social aspect of the game. How do I impact others when I'm doing it in a positive way? And so you're seeing this team learn and grow this year. It's never going to be perfect. We're going to have off nights. We're going to have nights that we're not good from the service line. But we're also going to have nights where maybe we pull it off that maybe on paper we shouldn't. We're going to have some of those too, and I think that's the exciting thing about this team.
Natalie, how has being part of a younger team with so many players adjusting to college volleyball helped you make that adjustment yourself?
Just seeing people grow around me, like we really push each other every single day. We all know that we're young, and we all know that maybe on paper we're not supposed to win a couple games, but we are showing up every single day, pushing each other, and just seeing how far we can go.
Natalie, on that theme of growth, just for you, as you kind of look, now that we're at around the midpoint of the season, just from where you were on match 1 to now, where do you feel like your growth has come from?
My growth has come from my teammates. They really believe in me back there, and I really believe in them in the front row. So my job is typically just to support my teammates, bringing that energy for them, being external. Like that is my role, and I've learned to grow into that, and that is what my team needs, and that's why we performed so well. We were just able to really be external tonight.
Couple more?
There's almost 3,000 fans in attendance tonight. How did that affect the game?
It affected it in amazing, like it was amazing. I think that we've never played in this environment before, and just seeing that people really want to come out and watch us play after maybe we took 2 losses on the road, it really shows that people are passionate for this game as much as we are, and we have to hold ourselves to a standard and just bring it and be external for them.
Anything else? Coach, won two conference wins after dropping the first 2 conference games. How was the team able to kind of just like get the train back on the tracks and not let it slide to only 2 games?
Yeah, what if the train wasn't off the tracks? What if we're just watching this team grow up? There's my response. Like, I think this is a really exciting time for this program. We get to rest on the shoulders of so many people who came before us, and I'm just so fired up to get back in the gym with these guys on Monday. I want them to go celebrate this. I think the rest of the team's upstairs doing autographs with the 3,000 people that were in attendance tonight, and so we want to invest in our community. We want to be a part of this. We want to be a bright spot in the fall. Obviously, football's shining real bright right now, and I'm so excited for them too. I think we might get to go to a little piece of a football game next week, so I'm sure we're excited about that. So I'm just excited to be a part of an incredible community. And yeah, maybe the train wasn't off the tracks. Maybe we just struggled a little bit, and we'll get right back on the horse.